If you were going to put up a fake statue, why not make her happy and healthy? Not slap a big scowl on her face and her hands on her hips. This is what they want us to aspire to be? If you work hard, you can be overweight and anonymous? They don't like real statues because it reminds them of our society's merit-based system. They want a society based on equity, where achievement isn't celebrated, equal outcomes are. So they celebrate mediocrity instead of triumph. Our nation has hundreds of statues honoring Black Americans, as we should. Harriet Tubman, Duke Ellington, Jackie Robinson, Rosa Parks. We could go on and on and on. But they've built a statue in Times Square. They could have done it for Michelle Obama or Kamala Harris or Oprah Winfrey. Usually you have to earn a statue.
Hey, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. 1751. Tapping in, man. Look, right, to all you new subscribers, man, you know I gotta give y'all a shout out, man. You know, cause it's always a pleasure, man. Y'all are welcome, man. You know, to the 1751 family. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. I just like to tip my hat off to y'all, man. And to all you viewers out there, man, who haven't subscribed yet, you know, do yourself a favor, man, and smash that subscribe, man, and hit that bell notification so that you'll be the first to get new uploads, man, you know, immediately. You know, but anyway, man, getting into this thing, right? Look, man, as many of you know, I just did a video about a day or two ago about a statue, about a unpleasant, shall I say, an unpleasant statue that was recently put up in New York's Times Square of a Black woman who was plus size. She's a plus size woman, of course. She's about 12 foot in height. She's definitely over 200 pounds, you know, in weight. And this is supposed to be a representation of Black women. You know, I don't know how, I don't know where they got the idea that this would be you know, a good move to make. You know, but this is disturbing, man. This is disturbing. Now, I got dignity, man. So I'm not gonna, you know, certain things, man. I'm just not gonna let roll off my tongue, man. You know, I'm not into body shaming. You know, like I said in my previous video, man. You know, if there's any women out there, man, who's unfortunately overweight, you know, they're struggling, you know, struggling with weight loss, trying to lose weight, and you know, get your health right and maintain, you know, a good health and get yourself in shape. You know, I like to salute you women, man, who are on that weight loss journey. Cause like I said, man, I understand that it's not so easy for everybody. You know, it's easier for some than others, man. And there are a lot of people out there who are struggling, you know, and also having an identity crisis, man, due to their overweight. You know, and it's nothing to joke about, man. You know, this is conditions that people, you know, have to live with, and of course, it's easy for us who are healthy weight or you know, whatever, to say, you know, that's their problem, and you know, they need to choose better habits, and you know, just a better eating habits, and they have their own free will, and they're the reason that they're overweight. That's not always the case. You know, that is not always the case, man. You know, some people are genetic, man, you know, and things like that. So getting back to this, man, this statue is, I'm guessing, supposed to be a representation of Black woman, but not just any Black woman. You know, a very particular Black woman. You know, an overweight Black woman. Now, I was reading some comments, you know, on a video that was pertaining to this black woman. And there was a lot of disrespectful comments, man. Just people doubling down, making a joke, making a joke and a mockery of it. I mean, it already feels like a mockery, which, I could be wrong. It may just be someone may have a meaningful, reason for why they put the statue up. But for people to double down on it, man, and to say things like, she got the get me the manager stature, she got the what you mean y'all don't take EBT stature, I mean, it just, they're making all kind of jokes and calling her, big back, just all kind of. I'm not gonna get into all that, man. That's all that is body shaming, and we don't do that here, man. We respect everybody. Everybody has different struggles, and but this is not, about people's struggles. This is about a mysterious statue of a black woman, who I'm guessing is supposed to be a representation of, the plus size black woman. Now if that's the reason that they put this statue here, is to pay homage to plus size black women, and to let them know that, they're standing up against body shaming, or if they have any type of a message. You don't just post a statue like this, in the middle of Times Square, and just think that the average black folk is just gonna accept this as being a representation of black folks, of African Americans as a whole. This is in no way, shape, or form a representation of the black race, of black women. Most black women, man, are they have a fabulous stature, man. Beautiful bodies, man. Our woman has the most beautiful, voluptuous bodies on the face of the earth, and no one can debate that. No one can debate that, man. I'm talking about from history, but to take just a random sculpture when we have so many black people, man, who are iconic, who actually stood for something and fought for a cause and died for a cause, and moved our race forward. For us to have so many people who accomplished so much for the black race, so many black women, man, who died, man, who done great things in their life, man, for black people, who deserve to have a sculpture made of, of them, which would be honored by black folks. If y'all really wanted to honor black folks and show us that, y'all care about our struggle, and y'all, that y'all acknowledge our idols, and honor our idols, then y'all would. There are many black folks, man. There are many black women who lived and died for a cause, who deserve to have a sculpture made up of them, and that black folks will love, man. We would love to visit. But this statue here, man, this statue is, it's like an ordinary, overweight, which seems to be a black woman, maybe in the early to mid 20s, who's in a stage of her life where she just, eating all type of fast foods and just neglecting her health, and that is not the average black woman, man. That is not the average black woman. You know, so this just sends off a cringy message to society as a whole, man. You know, this is a tourist attraction, man. This area, this location, Times Square, New York, is a tourist attraction, man. They know this, man. Now, the person who made this sculpture, the artist, is a British male. It's actually a black man. Well, yeah, I'm guessing, you know, in some way he's a black man, you know. However, he's, whatever, you know. But it wasn't a white person who's the artist behind this. But when I first seen this thing, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, man, I wonder what it was like when they was making the statue. You know, the crew or whoever, when they was making it, they were probably making all kind of jokes like, you know, they knew that this was going to catch some type of negative attention. They were probably saying things like,
how do you think they're gonna feel about this? You know what I mean? Like this is gonna go viral.
Who knows? Because today, man, we are in a time, man. We're living in a time, man, where wickedness is at an all-time high, man. There's no telling, you know, what the context is behind the statue, behind the making of this statue. The people who made the statue, who knows, man? You know, now, this guy right here, this is the guy who, you know, who sculptured this statue, man. He's the guy behind the statue. He's not a white man, you know, but he's had to have some type of help, you know, to get the okay, you know, to be able to place this statue in the middle of Times Square. He had to get an okay, because nobody could just make it. I don't care how good you are at making statues. You can't just station that statue wherever you please after you make the statue. So it's not all, you know, this guy, you know, it's not, you know, it has more components, you know, to bringing together this unfortunate situation that we have here, man, that has my people, you know, kind of in the uproar, you know, and we're not happy about this, man, to say the least. We are not happy, man. You know, like I said, man, to all the plus size women out there, we love y'all, man. I love y'all. You know, y'all belong to us. Y'all belong to us, man. We all have our own struggles, man. In a beautiful world, man. We, you know, everybody would think like, you know, would think the way I think when it comes to just loving our people, man. No matter in what condition, you know, they appear, man. Just love our people, man, and encourage them to do better, and encourage them. If you notice that, you know, there's an overweight woman and she's you know, she's wrecking herself. She's neglecting her health. Sometimes we gotta be callous. You know, we can't tell her that it's beautiful, because that's the problem now, man. We telling obese people that they're beautiful. Big is beautiful. No, big is not beautiful. Big is not beautiful. You know, and that is not to disrespect any big, you know, plus size woman. But, you know, if you are a plus size woman, you know the truth. You know, do not lie to yourself. You know, just do the work. You know, do the work. It is very worth it. It's very much worth it. You know, in the end, you know, you want to live long. You know, that's the objective, man. Live a long, healthy, prosperous life. You know, where you can enjoy the essence, man, just of nature and just you know, just the world, man. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. Like, although there's all type of negativity in it, it seems like, you know, negativity runs the world. It is a beautiful world, man. You just gotta find the right people to interact with, man. You know, they're out here, man. You just have to find them and be careful, you know, who you interact with, who you let in, because the people who you choose to associate with and to be friends with can very much shape, you know, your thought process. You know, they can very much shape. Sometimes they can very much shape how how you feel about yourself, especially if you're a person that may be overweight and has low self-esteem. You know, you want to get around some people who actually care about you, some people who actually want to see you do better, who actually going to encourage you and not disrespect you, who's going to encourage you and not only encourage you, but let you know why they encourage you to lose weight. And not only are they going to criticize you, but you know, a true friend would encourage you to go to the gym with them, you know, and just you know, true friends, they want to see you do better. True friends want to see you do better. They're not going to talk about you, you know, they're not going to put you down, and none of that, man, you know. And I'm not for none of that, you know. Anyway, this is so unfortunate. This is not a representation of the average black woman. But obviously, as you can see, somehow this is supposed to be a representation, and they went on ahead and they put this up regardless of how they thought black folks would feel, you know. This is just, you know, this is just another smack in the face, man. Like I said in my prior video, this is just another smack in the face of black folks, man.
How does she make you feel?
Like a baddie.
Black women are art. Whether she had an afro puff or a dress on with a push-up bra, she's still gonna be there. They chose us before they put a 12-foot man. That's good.
Wait a minute. Cut.
I don't really care what the reason was for this. I just think it's absolutely insulting. And whoever is over this, whoever approved this, you're ugly and your mama's ugly.
You know, but like always, man, we're just expected to just look at this and take the slap in the face and turn a cheek and just keep moving, you know, keep it rolling. And just like blackface.
Carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from way down south, where the corn and potatoes used to grow. There's a great big elegant picture show, and my old Kentucky home is a French chateau. Way down south in Dixie, sweet low, sweet.
Diego, I think we got something there.
I'll say we have. Carry me home. Oh, I come from the south, from the deep, deep south.
You know, they're always doing something that has us scratching our heads, man. They're always doing something questionable, you know, to stir uproar within the black community. You know, we're already, they know we're already people with heavy emotions, man, and you know, we're just passionate people, man. And they know when they do certain things that it's gonna stir uproar. But all these things are intentional. They are intentional, man. So do not let this, you know, black folks, do not let this you know, bother you or get you out of your character. Just none of that, man. You know, we're better than that. You know, let these folks do whatever the message is behind the statue, whatever. Who cares? You know, we know who we are. They do not validate, you know, they don't validate who we are as a people and how we feel about ourselves, you know. Anyway, it's your boy Mr. 1751 bringing you another 1751 reaction. And until next time, hey, if you enjoy watching videos like these, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Help your boy get into the algorithm so that I can continue to bring you more videos just like the one you just watched. Anyway, until next time, y'all stay up.
This is embarrassing.
It's insulting because
Of
there's
course
so
it
many
is.
other great statues you could put up: black, white, skinny, obese. It doesn't matter. It's
Yes.
about the accomplishment, not what they look like. It's just an identity politics statue.
He could have made a sculpture of a black person who looks like Zeus or something. Instead, he gave us a statue of Queen Latifah on her day off.
Black women are art. Whether she had an afro puff or a dress on with a push-up bra, she's still gonna be there. They chose us before they put a 12-foot man. That's good.
How is that good? See, there lies the problem.